We just weren't ready coming out the second half, and that quarter to me really separated the game. But I'm looking at what this team's doing, what they're doing with six, and how hard they fight, how hard they play for each other. They don't get down, they don't get frustrated. As a coach, I'm proud to coach them. Just really am. I look at the other things that these guys could be thinking about. It could be a woe's me instead of an opportunity. And this team continues to look at playing with six and whoever they face as an opportunity. I'm frustrated for them, in certain areas that we can control. And, we know what they are. Because it's either, a consistent player in certain situations, or, all I can do, I enjoy coaching this team. I'm not frustrated. I hate to say it, I just feel bad for them because of how hard they work and how they've taken the challenge of six. But, there's some small details. I really thought the turnovers bothered us more so than the offensive boards. My upperclassmen, that have had average, 8 minutes of playing time, then I expect a little bit more out of them. Are they going to be perfect right now? No. And, they give me a lot to coach and a lot to really think through and focus on in practice. But the biggest thing is they just don't want to put their heads down. At this time, it's not a time to do that. And it never will be a time to do that here. Because of the way we play basketball and the brand that we play of basketball. These guys are doing it with six.
It's tough, but it just brings us closer together, and it makes us want to work harder in practice to get better and then to win our next game. And we just continue to build on that effort. It just brings us closer together. There's not a lot of teams out there with 6 players that can win games, so we want to be that team. So that's what we're working hard every day in practice and games and to do.
I don't know if I look at it as a challenge or look at it as an opportunity. I'm competitive on one side, so sure, I'm going to prepare these guys to win the best way, my staff and I know how. So as a competitor, yes, it's a challenge. As a coach, I just look at it is what it is. I look at it as an opportunity, to do something different and to change the world. That's what we talk about, opportunity to change the world. Winning with 6 doesn't happen that often these days. To be in a game, against a very, very good and talented Southeast Missouri State team, I thought we worked hard for that. It's just disappointing, in the things that we can handle. We got to continue to clean up. How we played the first 2 quarters, that's just what I've been waiting to see. The ball reverse, finding things in timing. Those were all, great things. It's just, not many of these players have played 40 minutes before. So you got to have a little grit in you, a whole lot of grit in you, and a whole lot of grind in you. And the great thing, we know the grit is being trained right now, and the grind is being trained right now. Whenever it all comes together and we win games, we win championships, it may be this year, it may be next year, whenever it comes together, the experience that they're gaining by playing as much time and being in these, these different opportunities against different teams. These teams that we're playing, our non-conference schedule is very challenging, and it doesn't get any easier next weekend. So I just think it makes them better.